Good morning, 7th graders. This is day 1 of our distance learning, and I just was going to start with the cylinder and circle unit. So I sent home these 3 different packets, and what my intention is that we are going to do most of it together. So today, what we are going to do is we are going to review stuff that we were working on before we left school. So I'm going to do half of these problems with you, leave the other half for practice. I will post a picture with all the answers on there so that you can check the other answers that you did. And then today I just want you to do one IXL strand. So I will post on Mondays and Wednesdays, and I want you to check in with me and listen to my video, watch my video, and then do whatever I ask you to do. And it'll just be due before the next time we get together. So keep these packets, don't throw them away. You will get credit at the very end of this distance learning for doing these with me, and I hope that they are helpful. I miss you guys like crazy. So right before we left, we were doing area and circumference of circles. Our area formula is area equals radius squared times pi. And I know the directions say use 3.14 for the value of pi. I'm going to cross that off. I want you to use pi for the value of pi. Most cell phones or your iPad will have that button on here. I'm just going to see if I can get mine up. You can see that I will have that pi button right down there. So I'm going to go through the highlighted problems with you. I'm going to do half of these. When you are finding the area equals radius squared. So radius is halfway across, which is 9. 9 squared times pi. Go ahead and put that in. 9 times 9 times pi equals. And then we are going to round to the 10th, since that's what this worksheet wants us to do. So 254 point, the 9 makes the 6, or actually the 6 makes the 4 go up. So it would be 0.95 kilometers squared would be our label. That's the first one. Doesn't matter if they give us a decimal. Area equals radius squared times pi. Area equals 4.9 squared times pi. Squared just means times itself. 4.9 times 4.9. I'm sure I have a squared button on here too. Times pi equals. So the area equals 75 point. The 2 does not make the 4 go up, so it stays there. Feet squared. Next one. Now here they give us the diameter. So in order to find the radius, we just need to know what half of 17 is. Half of 16 is 8, so half of 17 is 8.5. Area equals 8.5 squared times pi. 8.5 squared times pi. And the 8 makes the 9 go up, which would make the 6 go up to a 7. So 227 centimeters squared. Okay, now we are going to do a couple circumference problems really quick. The circumference, again, we're not just going to use 3.14. The circumference, when I find circumference, I know we gave you 2 different formulas before. I do diameter times pi every time. I don't do the radius times 2 times pi. Just, this is easier for me to remember. So if I was going to do number 7 here, the diameter is 10. 10 times pi. Well, if I do 10 times pi, I get 31 point, the 1 does not make the 4 go up. My label is just meters, it's not meters squared because it's just the distance around. And then the last one I'm going to do with you guys is number 10. So the circumference equals diameter times pi. Well, halfway across is 11, so all the way across would be 22. So the circumference equals 22 times pi. 22 times pi, and I get 69.1 inches. And that's it. So like I said, I will post a picture of all of these answers so you can do the 5 problems that I did not do, and you can check to see if you're doing them right. And then I want you guys doing this IXL AA5 strand for your homework today. I'm available from 10 to 3 every day of the week, so if you guys have questions, please you can post a picture and email me, you can post a comment on the assignment thread, however you want to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me, and I will do my best to answer your questions from afar. Hope you guys are doing great, we miss you, and we will be in touch.